Kerala nurse's appeal against death penalty dismissed by Yemen court. A Kerala nurse, who was sentenced to death by a Yemeni court for the murder of a local man in 2017, has lost her appeal against the verdict. Nimisha Priya, a 33-year-old native of Palakkad district, has been in prison in Yemen's capital Sana'a since her arrest 4 years ago. According to the prosecution, Nimisha Priya killed Talal Abdo Mahdi, a Yemeni national who had befriended her and helped her set up a medical clinic in the war-torn country. She allegedly drugged him, chopped his body into pieces and dumped them in a water tank. Nimisha Priya, however, claimed that she acted in self-defense after Mahdi injected her with sedatives, seized her passport and kept her as a slave. She also accused him of torturing and harassing her. In 2020, a lower court found her guilty of murder and awarded her the death penalty. She filed an appeal against the sentence, citing her gender, her elderly mother and her 6-year-old son in India as grounds for leniency. On Monday, the Supreme Court of Yemen rejected her appeal and upheld the lower court's decision, based on the evidence presented. The court also dismissed her arguments of being a woman and having dependents as irrelevant. Nimisha Priya has one more option to seek relief from the Supreme Judicial Council, which is headed by the President of Yemen. However, the council only reviews the procedural aspects of the case, not its merits. Therefore, it is unlikely that her sentence will be commuted. Another possible way to save her life is to pay blood money to the family of the victim and seek their pardon. However, the family of Mahdi has shown no signs of forgiveness and has demanded that her execution be carried out as soon as possible. They also staged a protest outside the court during the hearing of her appeal. Nimisha Priya's family in India has been seeking the intervention of the Indian government and the international community to save her from the gallows. They have also formed a group called Save Nimisha Priya International Action Council to raise funds and awareness about her plight. Nimisha Priya, a trained nurse by profession, had gone to Yemen in 2014 to work in a hospital. She was unable to return to India after the civil war broke out in 2016 and travel restrictions were imposed. Her husband and daughter had come back to India in 2014 itself.